welcome patrons back to Dark Souls 2. Yeah, you guys know what's going on. So we have just finished beating the old Dragon Slayer, and we're gonna go ahead and we got a few things on the docket for today. So, John, are you ready?
I think I'm ready, Jeff.
Okay, all right. Let's see what we got. So first off, we've got this dude over here. He is the leader of the Covenant of the Blue, or Knights of the Blue, or something like that. And these basically are the anti-invader faction. So the one that I'm in right now, the Way of the Blue or whatever, yeah, he's the Knights of the Blue, right? So the Way of the Blue, what I've got right now, is see the upper left-hand corner. That's the one where if somebody invades, it'll pull one of these guys into my game to help me fight any invaders that come.
Nice.
Now I'm not gonna join his covenant right this second. Yes, they do. I would.
Gods have mercy on this half.
Shut your face. All right. Because he's got some stuff that I need, but this is the reason that I went over to help somebody last time, is that he won't talk to you unless you have a token of fidelity, which you get for helping other people. Also, before we leave Old Hyde's tower, or this, I guess this is the monastery, but before we leave this area, it's part of the lore was in there that this area was once very prosperous, and then there was some kind of calamity or invasion that sunk the whole place underneath the water.
Jesus.
So, yeah. And it's unclear, we have those knights that are wandering around in here, whether or not those knights, the old knights, are actually, whether those are the invaders or whether those are like remnants of the Knights of the Kingdom that were there to test Knights of the Blue. So today we are going to try to get all the way to the end of No Man's Wharf, which I'll talk about a little bit later. But before we do that, we got 20k souls from Dragon Slayer, so we're going to use those. Yes. All right. So let's see what we got here. I want to get my... Let's see. How many attunement slots? I got 2 attunement slots. I want to get my dex up to 9 so I can use that sword that we picked up.
Yeah, I was going to say, we wanted to use that sword.
Put some into strength. I want to go ahead and put some into here. And how many more do I have? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go with that. It's 15k. And then we're going to go ahead and use the rest to buy a better shield, at least for the moment. And I forget. Okay, our mace is at +2, so that's fine. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get some armor, and then we're going to go down and we're going to fight some Vikings. This guy, he's pretty interesting. He basically is the armor vendor in the game. And when you start out, he's very, as you can see, he's very kind of like tenuous. He's very timid.
Yeah.
After you buy a certain amount, after you spend a certain amount of money with him, he kind of becomes a douche hole. Like he gets way cockier, like way full of himself after a little while. Yeah. I'm also going to go ahead. I'm going to upgrade that flame sword that we have just a little bit to make it a little bit more powerful. So let's see what we got here. I'm going to buy 3 of these, and we're going to go ahead and reinforce the flame sword. 2 + 2. All right. I've actually, it used to be that when I was playing Dark Souls 1, John.
Yeah.
I was very careful to make sure that I was not very careful. I could lose a bunch of souls and it didn't really matter. Like I'd accidentally.
I do vaguely remember watching you play and you being like, eh.
Yeah, is that if you just dump a bunch of souls, it wasn't really that big of a deal. Oh, I also got this sweet helmet that I'm going to use. Boop, 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 boom. But here, I think that it's much better to use your souls and keep them on you, because that way, just whenever I have a chance, whenever I have a certain number of souls put together, I'll go ahead and go back and use them just to kind of store them within myself. Because you can always respec. There's like 4 or 5 respec tokens in here, which is different than the previous game.
Yeah.
So it's more. I think it's more useful to just dump those souls into whatever stats, and then if you really do feel like you've made a mistake and you need to go back, you can always grab one of those respec tokens. So this area, this leads out from Hyde's into No Man's Wharf, and there's basically a bunch more of the giant, these giant knights in here that we're gonna have to fight.
Oh yeah, I remember them. Oh,
Ouch. But we're getting a lot. Since we last played, I've played through these sequences a whole bunch of times.
so you've gotten better.
Got a little bit better with dealing with these guys. Like, you remember last time how, God damn it.
Like that?
I say as I get my ass handed to me. You remember before how I was saying I like to use my mace two-handed?
Yeah.
I've kind of gotten away from that. God damn it, me. I'm not going to die up
You got
in
him.
here.
You got him. Get yourself. That's why you're the
cleric. Somebody in one of our last videos said, like, oh my God, I wish I'd played as a cleric.
Ooh, human effigy.
Now, let's see. This is not what we're looking for. This is not what we're looking for. But the first time that I went through the game, I totally missed this entire sub area, this entire route. So I missed the No Man's Wharf. Oops, that's where we came from. And I don't know if you noticed, but you remember the cleric that we bought our lightning spell from last time?
Yes.
Did you notice that she was gone?
Yes, I do vaguely remember that she disappeared.
That is very important, and it's something, once again, that I missed the first time I played through the game, and we'll see why that's so important later on. Yeah. See, eventually with these guys, you just get to a point where you can just basically stand outside of their reach.
Circle strafe.
Yeah.
You circle strafe.
Yep. And they just become not really such a big deal. Ow.
Ooh.
Yeah, except when you just whiff it right into them.
Well, or right into a wall next to them.
Just eat it, Harvey. Okay, now let's see if I remember which way to go here. Let's see, go back in this direction. Now, as we go forward, I know that there's a whole bunch of stuff that we have missed in the Forest of the Giants, where we started out. Remember?
Yeah.
And I'm actually saving that for you, John.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Because some people have asked about you playing, and that's like the opening area. So there's like an Estus Flask shard. There's a couple of bosses in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue forward past all that stuff. And then once you get a chance to play a little bit of the original Dark Souls, then I figure you can do that area. By that time, which should be like way overpowered for it.
I appreciate you letting me go into an area where I'm way overpowered.
Yeah. And by the time, like we should have done that instead of going to Hyde's Tower of Flame. We should have just done that part instead.
Oh, okay.
We should have killed the last giant. We should have killed Pursuer. But I was like, fuck a bunch of that. We're going to go ahead and just skip forward to other stuff. So when we do get there, you are going to be able to just rock and roll all night and party every day. Come on. I'm not even going to waste lightning on you. Just
boom.
So a lot of the things on the floor here are talking about how this guy, he will cause people a lot of trouble because you're in the water here, and it slows down your movement speed pretty severely.
Yeah.
Which is one of the things I don't like about Dark Souls 2, because in Dark Souls 1 there was a ring that lets you like walk quickly on water, and they don't have one of those in this game, or at least not that I saw. All right, I think I got one more. Nope. Okay. This is the reason that we are here right now. It's
Ooh,
right inside of this chest. Yep. This is the knight armor set that the knights start the game with, and it is a substantially better set of armor than what we're wearing right now. So we're looking pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
Looking a little better. Look like an actual like.
Don't look like a cleric at all.
That's right. Well, I like to help other people in their games because I'm still like right now our soul level is still or our total soul level is still low enough that like we get summoned into people's games back in the Valley of the Forest of the Giants.
Yeah.
And I like it because it's like I've already gone out and got all this stuff, and they bring me into the game thinking I'm a warrior. I've got a mace and shit, and I'm just like, well, I also brought my magic with me in case you need it. Throw some lightning bolts. All right. So, I can't tell whether I'm going to be able to do this without fucking it up, John.
I you know what, Jeff? We've talked about this before, but I believe in you.
Yeah?
I believe in you.
Oh, I really hope that I can get through this. There's a lot of things. There are a lot of places to fuck up. Oh, you know what?
Person's just hanging out down here.
I wanted to check. Up. Nope.
So
Okay.
who's this person that you're standing in front of, or that is?
We will get back to them in just a moment.
Okay.
I need a Pharos lockstone real fast.
Oh, forgot something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least we got to the bonfire.
Wait, did I not get the one out of? Oh, right, I never got the key to Duder's house, and what's her face never warped over here because we haven't finished the opening area. So
That is correct.
okay. Yeah, I've never actually used the Pharos lockstone in the wharf, but she sells one for 4K. So we're gonna go ahead and get. There's actually another one that we can get in the mansion, but we haven't opened that up yet. So here's No Man's Wharf. The character that is here, I can never remember her freaking name. She is.
What is it?
Well, she will tell you.
I don't know you, and you don't know me.
This is true.
She's
Things are better that way.
antisocial.
Okay.
I like her mask. Like Guy Fawkes. She's part
Yeah.
of Anonymous.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Normally, people keep a safe distance when they see this mask.
You know, if maybe you should take the mask off from time to time. It probably smells real bad under there. Lucitil
From the land of Mira to the
from
far
Mira.
west, across the mountains.
Now you can actually.
Brimmed with powerful
She's an adventurer that's here in Drang Lake, and she comes from Mira, where they basically judge everybody based on like their prowess in combat and battle, which is what she's telling you right now. And if you talk to her, then she will be a person that you can summon for boss battles.
Oh, okay, that's actually very helpful.
Now, there's actually
point of engaging me.
in Dark Souls 1, there are a lot of people that have stories that they will tell you, and this is the way that it happens: is you'll see them and you'll talk to them, and then you'll run into them later on in the game.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, in Dark Souls 2, they make you have to bring her into battle with a boss, and she has to survive in order for it's just to survive that battle in order to continue to the next leg of the story. And you have to do it 4 times in order to finish her story. So
Huh.
I think that did she say you can bring me in?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
See that you are
Bye.
come from Mira.
That's fine. That's fine. It's fine.
Stop your yapping.
We'll talk later. All right, so this is No Man's Wharf. Now, I've tried looking up some of the lore for this, and it's a lot of the lore seems to indicate that this area is, yeah, you are a jerk and a half with that bullshit. You can just quit it. Oh shit! Whoa! Fuck. That this area was specifically okay. So, hold on. I'm gonna try to kill this guy first. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, I'm really trying not to use up all my healing shit before I get to the end of the level. All right, so this area is basically this is an area where this wharf is where they transport the undead before they take them to. You remember when we went up to the top of the tower and we fought Pursuer with those other people?
Yeah.
And I told you at the top of the tower there's a bird that takes you somewhere else?
Yeah.
Well, they take you to... the bird takes you to... God damn, I am not having a good day today. The bird takes you to... what do they call it? Fuck. I will remember the name of that area if it kills me. Takes you to this area that is essentially a prison for when people turn hollow, right?
Kind of like the prison you're in the first game?
Kind of like the Undead Asylum, a little bit like
Yeah.
that. Slightly different in that it's a little bit bigger and a little bit more official.
Okay.
But the kind of the overall idea about this particular area is that this is where the undead would basically ferry through this area, like from, and I have to assume because of the connection that it has to hides, that they would go from that city down through these catacombs and be transported to the dock where they would get on the ship and be sent to the prison, essentially, the undead prison. In fact, a lot of those Viking guys that we're seeing,
Yeah.
the Vargarians, they are, if you read the descriptions for their items, they are they're part of a group of pirates that were defeated by the king, but rather than imprisoning him, he decided that he was going to make them the custodians of this wharf of transporting the prisoners to God damn it, to
That's nice
this
of
place
him.
instead. I am. Oh,
Whoa!
shit.
What the hell is that?
That is a problem. Okay, let's see if I can get the fudge out of here. Nope, that's not the way that you get the fudge out of here. We're going to have to use a healing item. All right, I don't need to be messing with this many people all at one time. Okay, I got the high ground, Anakin. Oh, God
you
damn
don't.
it. Son of a bitch. Okay, I've really screwed this one up. I don't want to die, though. I really would rather... shit. Okay. All right.
You died.
I did.
I'm sorry, Joe.
Number 3, as was pointed out last time when I said that was my first death, and it was my second death.
What was your first death for that video?
Yes. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna be a lot more methodical about this. I tend to get. I was doing the thing you should never do. I was in a hurry.
Yeah.
So the one thing, the bane of all Dark Souls existence is being in a hurry. Because if you just take your time, and I should also be using this fancy bright shield that I bought.
Yeah. I was actually kind of wondering why you weren't using that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get used to dodging more than blocking, but I'm still not totally good with that. Let's see if I can get rid of you first. So the Vargarians here, I don't like them because they will throw oil on you. They'll throw what looks like a grenade at you.
Yeah. I saw them throwing that stuff earlier.
And what it is it's oil. And then when they throw that oil on you, anytime that you get near
Here
fire.
comes that thing.
Okay. Now, see, there's a trick to these guys. And I didn't realize it when I first played the game. They're actually, they're a little bit harder to just engage directly with. But you notice what's going on here?
When you look at him, he backs up.
No. See, watch him. He comes up. You want to fight me? See, I didn't realize this the first time I went through this area.
Oh, the light?
So if you do this,
They don't like the light.
they won't even fight you. You just walk up. I mean, eventually, if you keep antagonizing them, they'll get pissed off and they'll finally go after you. But as long as you have a lit torch, they don't like that shit at all. So
That's actually kind of cool.
yeah, it's a pretty cool thing where if you use that to your advantage, like the first time that I fought them in this area, I just was fighting them. There's actually a few places where there's like 2 or 3 of them. They hit really hard. They jump, and they're just kind of jerk-offs. But if you can use your torch effectively, they become just total pansies, except in one particular area. All right, we're going to go ahead and go up here. And get one of the most important items in the game, which I didn't even really realize until I was watching a video where they were talking about it. Let's see. Right behind here. So in the first Dark Souls, you got these rings, right?
Yes.
This is a ring of life protection. And it says, nullifies death but breaks, right? Divine ring that watches over one's life, created by the students of Ivory Roan, Sage of Lindelt. Its great protective power will protect you from any loss upon death, but after its power is spent, the ring will break. So what that means is that in the first game, what that meant was you would put this ring on, and when you died, you didn't drop your souls.
Yeah.
You didn't go undead. You didn't lose your humanity, but the ring would break. So in the first game, this was a finite resource. There were only a few of them in the game, and when you wore them and they broke, they became useless. Well, apparently, I didn't know this, but in Dark Souls 2, you can go repair those for 3,000 gold after they break.
Oh.
Which means that they are now incredibly freaking useful because,
Yeah.
that means every time you die, all you're losing is 3,000 souls, not all of your souls.
Yeah.
Now you probably have to teleport back to town in order to repair it, but still, like if I'd have known that, I would not have taken that ring off in my entire first playthrough of the game because that's incredibly useful, like super freaking awesome useful. Okay, let's come over here. Okay, I'm gonna go the long way.
Taking the long way.
Mm-hmm. I think.
Padding out the video.
That's right. Well, I like to... Oh, no, okay, I was already here. God damn it. I'd like to get everything that's in this area and not have to come back here.
Understand.
Especially because it's kind of an optional area. Like, you can actually get to the area that this connects to without ever going here. You just go to Pursuer. Nope. And you beat Pursuer, you fly to the... God damn, I cannot remember the name of that place. Yeah, that's right. What you got, huh? What you got? So yeah, this particular area, the first time I went through it, it was very
Yeah,
difficult.
I can imagine if you didn't have didn't know the trick with the torch. This area would be a pain in the ass.
Yep. Wonder why that guy had boots.
Maybe he wanted to wear some boots.
Yeah, maybe he's tired. Now the only thing to track is you see that I've got a timer on my torch.
Yeah.
Every time you pick up a torch, it pads out that amount of time. So you do need to kind of get to it. Which I'm actually going to go ahead and use a little lightning on these guys. Hey guys, these guys don't give a shit about light.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I don't know if they're just pissed or what, but they do not give two shits
Is there something
about.
special about them, or
I don't really know. I know that they will knock the fucking wall down, and it actually was a thing I was reading online that says you can backstab them as well, so that's pretty effective. Get up, ass. I want to deal with you and your little pals. Shit. Shit.
almost, but you're bleeding.
Yeah, that's not cool.
It's not good.
I'm going to go ahead and back up and drink a flask. There we go. All right.
There you go.
So yeah, these guys are the most irritating things in this area. Outside of them, it's not really... This whole place is kind of...
Yeah.
It's pretty easy. The rest of the enemies are either dogs or they're the Vargarians. And as we've seen, Vargarians look all cool and shit, but they're not exactly... They ain't shit to in the parlance of our time, you know. All right. One more of these assholes. Oh, wait, I forgot to pick up this thing over here.
It's another reason why you should not. No, you got that.
Oh, I did get it. Okay. Now, this is actually... let's see. Is there a torch to light here? Am I getting that wrong? That's over... No, not over there. Oh, shit. There's actually a shortcut down below me that you can open back up in case you want to go through this particular area multiple times. I really don't have any interest in doing that. Don't you try to oil me up. I am not that kind of cleric. So, this is where you're going in this area, and you can see the entire area from up here. When you pull this, it sounds the bell, which calls...
I'm assuming the boat?
The ship, yep, into the docks, and that is our ultimate goal. Now, I can't... Did I miss my place to put my Pharos Lockstone? I think I did. Might be over here still. Let's see.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's something over there.
Oh, there's plenty. There's all kinds of shit. There's actually a couple of really important things down here, but somewhere around here there is a place where I can put a Pharos Lockstone that will light up this entire area and make these guys just completely useless. Whoop, get him! Oh, I love the backstab with the mace, John.
Yeah.
The way that you kick him down and then just use both hands to just fucking, oh yeah, fuck you. I don't know why those guys have swords on them. That's a little weird. Are you ready?
Maybe they wanted to sword fight with their long arms.
Yeah. Let's see. Now down here is in my opinion, the second most important. I have missed the Pharos Lockstone part of this, But
Apparently.
this is the second most important part of this particular area, which
Hey,
is
they're just
also
having a nap. What's going on there, man?
pretty... No poison, no poison! Ah, God damn it.
You got poisoned.
I did. Yeah, you are good luck with that. Right. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and use Divine Blessing here. I don't have any anti-poison stuff. Let's see. So over here is this chest, which is kind of important. Not really that important. With the Estus Flask Shard. But this is the... Oops. Shit. God damn me. I'm still so used to using a PlayStation controller for this. No, hit him again. No. What? You hit him, you jerk?
Oh, those are the little guys from the
Oh, God damn it.
from the first game.
With the upgrade materials, yeah. Stupid Jeff. Missed him. I didn't want to waste a lightning spear on him.
Should have wasted a lightning spear.
Should have wasted a lightning spear. This item, the Royal Soldier's Ring, which I'm going to switch out right now for the Ring of Binding, which basically it ups your equip weight. So, like, I was like 65% encumbered before, and now I'm like 61% encumbered. And in Dark Souls 2, anything under 70 does not affect your roll speed all that much. But it does affect your roll distance and how many frames of invisibility you have. Or invincibility you have. All right, let's go ahead and go in here. Fuck you guys. I think this is Germ. Is he up here? There's also a dude here who sells. So in Dark Souls 1, okay, this is the switchback. So you can bypass all this stuff if you have to go back to the boss again. In Dark Souls 1, there was one character who you could essentially kind of quote unquote sell stuff to.
Yeah.
And in Dark Souls 2, there is also a character that you can sell stuff to, but he moves. So when you sell stuff to him, he leaves. And if you come back to that area, he's not still there. So when you go to check, when you go to like sell stuff to him, you need to make sure that you have plenty of shit to sell. Yeah.
So here's a question: if you don't sell anything to him, but you find him,
shit,
you don't talk to him. If you leave and come back, is he still there, or does he also leave regardless?
I have no idea. I cannot remember.
Okay.
Are you asking if you
don't buy or sell him anything and you just see him?
If you don't
leave and come back, does he move somewhere else?
You have to talk to him. You have to talk to him and sell stuff to him.
Okay.
God, where the fuck did all these assholes come from? Oh, there's my Pharaoh's Lockstone that I was looking for. Good sweet gravy Christmas.
Wow.
That was a lot of dudes.
Gang raped.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think I've ever managed to aggro that many of those guys on me at the same time, but we're gonna motorboat through this one. Not like that. I also broke my ring, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch that out with Ring of Binding is fine. But I also didn't lose any of my stuff. So now we're gonna do what you should not do, which is run and try to do this quickly. What time are we at over there? Let me just see what we're up against. Oh shit. Sorry, what? Okay.
Did you just drown?
Yeah, the guy with the arrow shot me and I fell in the water.
Are we going to be able to get that stuff back?
Yeah.
Okay.
All I lost there was a little humanity and 9,000 souls, which in the grand scheme of things is not a horrific. I mean, that was as much as I gained from the entire level. So I'm just going to be a little bit more. I'm going to be a little bit more careful this time. Your friend behind me can go fuck himself. All right.
Plowing through it, man.
Yep. I don't really want to mess with this too much more. So once you've opened up these extra areas, fuck you, man. Blocking like a jerk. God damn dogs in this game. In all the Souls games. The way that they jump at you is really kind of, I don't know, it takes a little bit of like I'm not always entirely certain about what to do. Okay, you know what? I brought a Pharos Lockstone for this, so I'm going to use it.
Yeah.
Because I've never done this one before. Apparently it brings a giant, it like lights up all of the lights in this area.
Oh.
Which makes those long arm guys really kind of fucks their whole day up. Because now everything is lit. I should have just started over here. And now I know for the future where to start in No Man's Wharf. Is just start with that Pharos Lockstone part, and that would have taken care of a lot of that stuff ahead of
It
time.
might have, yeah.
But we're pretty good.
But you still would have probably gotten gang raped by that group of guys.
Yeah, I think it's because I think it's just the direction that I took. So that stuff that I just picked up is all of the starting gear for the bandit is in this particular area, which looks really stupid if you ask me. So you got a colander on your head. Come here. Come here. Just, yeah, we're playing it safe today. God damn it. Come down here. There we go. Okay, so it's all these assholes up here who I aggroed last time. No, no. No.
Oof.
Yeah.
That was close.
Yeah. I've been I need to get back in the habit of I need to either fully commit to dodging or get back in the habit of blocking excessively because trying to do a little bit of each is not really working out for me. Now this is the shortcut. Come through back here. And then this should lead down directly to the end of the level. And I think once... Well, you know what? Tell you what. Let's just try a little... boop, doop, 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 doop. A little this. If I'm not mistaken, this is where... Yep, Lucatel, or whatever is... so I'm going to summon her and let her soak up some damage on the way to the boss. If she dies, then I'll just get a player in here to help me. Probably should have done this before.
Yeah.
But also, this is a good thing for, I don't know if the people that are watching this are using this as any kind of, like, tutorialization for Dark Souls 2, but if they are, it never hurts to have somebody with you. Like, if I was playing through this, when we first started No Man's Wharf, there were a couple of smaller summon signs down there. I probably would have just summoned those people in, and then we could see, what happens to them.
They're all
You
like,
guys
no, the Daystar. We thought we had escaped it.
That's right. Now, they probably will attack me in this room. I don't know what Lucatel over there is doing. What are you doing? Oh, you're fighting the... Oh, shit! He decided to get sassy with me. All right. You're not even scared of the light anymore, huh? God damn it.
Oh, you slay his brethren.
That's right. Okay, what do we got here? Tattered cloth hood. Radiant life chant. Boy, you are terrible at this. That's just one guy. Just do that. Just heavy attack it. Come on. All right, we are so close to the end of this. I'm going to come over here. Now, see, I don't know if you can see, but there's also some guys who think they're real sneaky. Right there.
Huh.
They are not sneaky. They are going underwater and dying. Come on, dude. Oh. There you go. Now, if you're a... this is one of those weird things in this game. If you are if you want to do pyromancy or be a mage, this is the mage trainer. So you remember all the stuff that we've done so far?
Yeah.
Like, you have to... That's one of the weird things about this particular game is you remember when we played Dark Souls 1 and how there was like a mage vendor right there? There's a big cleric guy when you go to
I vaguely remember that
shrine. There's plenty of people to buy stuff from in Dark Souls 1 right away. Whereas here you got to get all the way through Hyde's Tower of Flame and all the way through No Man's Wharf to get to them. And then I'll let you know a little secret. You don't get your Pyromancer Flame until you beat the boss of this level. So if you want to be a Pyromancer, I don't believe that there's actually a Pyromancer starting class. So if you want to do that as your magic, you have to get all the way to this point in the game before you can basically pick up what you need to be able to cast pyromancy spells. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there should be a bunch of assholes up here. I really needed you back over there, Luca crap. Lucatel. Okay, you deal with them. I'm going to get the other archer out of the way. You can just spin on it. Wah! So I think that what we're going to do here, John, is that we're going to make a beeline after this for the place to go to get the thing that I need to upgrade my mace to a lightning mace.
Okay.
Which is kind of an unorthodox... Ooh, yeah!
That was nicely done. A little bit double team going on there.
It's kind of an unorthodox method of going through the game, but it does let us get... I really like having lightning equipment for my cleric because it stacks with faith, like we were talking about before.
Yeah.
Which means that they're just more powerful. So, all right, I don't see any summon signs here, but I got Lucatel to draw some of the aggro off of this asshole. So let's go ahead and kill the Flexile Sentry. Boop, boop, doop, doo.
Oh, hideous. It's two people strapped together in a belt.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if this is like the captain of this ship, being the boss of this level. Is this like the thing that runs the ship? I mean, if you look at the item, if you look at the description for the soul of the Flexile Sentry, it says that like this is the thing that's in charge of making sure that prisoners get from No Man's Wharf to the place that I cannot remember this entire time. But I found actually in playing through the first half of the game about 6 times over the last 2 or 3 weeks that as long as you have somebody else to just kind of, keep the attention of the boss and you got a few lightning bolts to throw at him, you're good. Good to go.
That's actually good knowledge to have.
So if you look at this soul that we just got from the Flexile Sentry, it says the Flexile Sentry is a merciless creature whose purpose is to punish the undead. So that's that. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and come up here. I really wish that you could take this boat to more places.
Yeah?
I really wish it was a little bit more open-ended.
More boaty?
Yeah. Over here you got your Pyromancer Flame, which I'm not entirely sure why this would be here. Like, there doesn't seem to be a lot of rhyme or reason to why this would be kept in this boat. But then you use this, and we're going to go ahead and go on a boat ride.
Yeah.
So we've got about
King of the world.
two things left to do, and then we're going to be done.
All right.
I like
Put your
this little
arms
cutscene.
out. You're like, woo, Leonardo DiCaprio.
I like the way they've automated this entire boat.
Yeah?
Like, you don't have to have a crew. I mean, I guess the pirates were the crew, but all I have to do is go up to that thing and like push the go button.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, we know where to go.
And then what you don't see is the love story from Titanic is occurring on the ship with you and one of the cabin boys.
I would like to see the undead Leonardo DiCaprio attack you because he's turned hollow and he's now mad. And I don't understand this, John, but there's always a bunch of bloodstains on this beach.
Yeah.
And those bloodstains are like people, and they're like just jumping in the water.
Like that guy just did?
Yep. And there's always a bunch of them. There's not just one. I don't know if some people are looking at those bloodstains and then being like, oh, well, maybe that did something, even though you don't get a bloodstain unless you die. Here's another one. Let's see what this guy did. He was like, okay, bye. Like, was his controller broken? Or I don't understand why these people were even doing that. Like, here's another one. Let's check this one out. I don't even know how. Oh, okay. If you let this elevator go up, there's just like a pit of water underneath it. So apparently that guy just jumped in it. But
yeah.
But if you let it go, when you have it up, if you activate it and then you jump on top of it, you can go into that little cave and get the get the soul there.
Oh.
But we got a big chunk of upgrade souls, and we have made it to the next area. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up just like 2 things, and then we're going to be done. Open. Okay. So this is the prison, the Lost Bastille.
Okay.
This is the name of this place, and the Eagle after Pursuer will take you here, or you can come here through No Man's Wharf. So like I said, you could totally skip all of No Man's Wharf, and in fact, I did No Man's Wharf like about 6 hours before I finished Dark Souls 2 because I had skipped over it, and I played the entire game in the wrong order. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just swap this out for this real fast. And where is my bonfire?
There it is.
There we go. Strangely, though, there's no way to reach the bonfire that the Eagle from Pursuer takes you to from this direction. You can still get to all the parts of the level from this direction, but you can't actually get there. It's a little weird. All right, we got a poor Heidi Knight here that we're going to go ahead and put out of his dumb misery. Ow.
Oh.
Shit. No! I will not be killed by Heidi Knights. I will not. I will use
You got it, Jeff.
lightning spears on you before that happens.
Oh.
Fucking no stunning on this asshole. There you go. No, god damn it. Come on.
Got him.
There we go.
There you go.
Boy, I'm really sucking today. This is just not my best, not my proudest moment in Dark Souls, John. And like I said, I played through this area like 4 times to try to make sure that I was good to go, and then I still got killed. It's the way it is, man. You practice, and you practice, and you practice, and then when it comes time to hit the record button, you die 3 times on freaking No Man's Wharf, which is it's disgraceful. Like I cash in my Dark Souls card, as if such a thing even existed.
Well, I'm sure if it does exist, you'll somehow find a way to get it.
Yeah. Man, when this comes out, this will be on Monday, the first day of E3.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see if Beast Souls gets a trailer at the Sony conference.
That would be nice.
That would be really cool. Let's see. I think that there's some of these.
Saw some. I mean, I've seen some screenshots from it because they released screenshots and they look nice.
Have you seen there's a real low-rent trailer that's out there?
I haven't seen the trailer.
Looks, I mean, like there's a whole walking through a fog door part that looks exactly like the fog doors in the Soul series. All right, so here is our next Estus Flask shard. Whoop. And I'm going to kill some dogs real fast. And I'm going to see if I can get one of those mummy assholes to open up the shortcut to the bonfire here. And if you can't, then we're done. All right. I'm not really super fond of the attack profile on this sword. I do like when you're holding it two-handed. Because when it's one-handed, you've got this really awkward swing that goes down into the left, and then that swing is even more horizontal. And I do like the fact that you do have this vertical piercing strike that closes distance to your enemy. But all in all, I really like the mace more. I'm really a big fan of the mace. In fact, I found a giant club when I was looking around at stuff. Okay, so I can get this guy to dump that barrel at me. Come on, dude. I'm standing right here in the middle.
Here it comes.
Oh, God damn it. See, if that barrel hits this wall, then it goes through that too. No, I don't think so. It's grabbing me, jerk.
It goes straight to...
It goes to a bonfire.
Oh.
Which is very useful. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. John, next week, if you have gotten a chance to play Dark Souls, then we might, or Dark Souls 1, then we might have you go through area in Dark Souls 2. If not, I think that next week will be Huntsman's Cups and the Skeleton Lords. So that's the next stop on the hit parade. Maybe even a little bit of Harvest Valley. I think it's called Harvest Valley. So yeah, with that, thanks patrons. I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you guys are not enjoying this anymore, just let us know. We'll stop. I I don't have to do this. I can do this on my own time. But enough of y'all seem to want it that I felt like we're trying to do like slightly longer episodes so that it doesn't drag on.
Yeah. And I also will apologize for usually I'm a little bit more chatty during the episodes. This one, nothing against the episode, just had a long day.
Yeah.
I'm also listening to everything you're saying because I'm like, ooh, I want to know more about this because I want to, because you're actually giving a lot of really cool info on the lore.
And
So
look who's here.
Hey.
That might be. The longer I am here, the more madness.
Maybe you should leave.
A wretched place indeed, but not with what could have caused such degradation.
Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama. All right, folks. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here, and we will see y'all next week.
Later.
This is for you.